Hi guys, and welcome to Phoenix Futures Recovery Through Nature here at Shipley Park. What we're doing today is a little video just to show you how people can connect with nature and how nature can actually benefit individuals and groups of people with their well-being. Now, one of the things that we try and encourage here, especially when people are just sort of deep in thought about various issues and things, is to just slow down and just enjoy being outside. It's really good for your well-being. Now, I'm sat here on this rock in the middle of a field, which is part of our project here. And what we like to do is just spend 5 minutes just slowing down a little bit and just listening and looking to see what you see, what you hear. I mean, here we've got buzzards, we've got squirrels, we've got all sorts, stoats and everything. And it's a really, really good thing to do because it just helps you relax and it gives you an opportunity to see things that you'd probably just pass by. Okay guys, another way that you can get in touch with nature and sort of really benefit your well-being here is understanding what's around us and what wild creatures live here. Now, we can look for footprints and things, but when it's dry like it is today, it's very hard to see footprints. I mean, you could be looking for deer, you could be looking for badger, etc. But a really good indicator that certain animals are about is its droppings, its poo, if you like. Now, one thing we've got here, a bit disgusting, but a little circle, dug circle down the bottom here, I think the camera will pan down, that is badger dropping. Now, we now know we've got badgers in the area. Okay, now that will also affect other wildlife. It's like hedgehogs and badgers compete for the same foods. So often if you've got a badger, they're much bigger than a hedgehog, you tend not to have hedgehogs in the area. So once we establish what animals might be in the area, another really good thing to do is if you sort of hid yourself later on, like get a chair, just sit quietly, perhaps the animal might return to the same area and you get to have a good look at hedgehogs at play or doing whatever they do naturally in the wild. Really good fun. So learning a little bit more about nature and the environment around you, go off the beaten track a little bit. So just get off those footpaths slightly, as long as it's legal to do so and you're not going to cause any damage. So here we're walking through some woodland. Now, an ancient woodland indicator is bluebells, and we seem to have a few bluebells behind me here. So just by walking slightly off the path, I've seen that we've got a really nice array of bluebells. Some time ago, the guys and girls on this project here at Shipley Park decided they were going to build a wild pond. And to build a wild pond, they simply just laid out a pond and they let rainwater fill it up. We filled some tubs up and let them weather for a while and then filled them up with that rainwater. And then we pretty much left it. And since then, we've managed to get snails, newts, toads, frogs, you name it, has all been hanging around this pond. So it's well worth having a go, and you don't have to do a big scale pond, it can be something quite little and straightforward. Just remember, if you've got children, you might want to consider the safety aspect of a pond. Okay, really good move, really good thing to do, encouraging wildlife. So another way of connecting with nature is to do some complementary conservation work, and that would be something like contacting maybe the Woodland Trust or various other organisations to see how you could help them. Now, one thing we've done here is we've been taking care of some cuttings of a black poplar tree. Now, the black poplar is a native tree, but they're endangered. So we took 30 plus cuttings, put them into pots and hope for the best, and it seems that we're doing quite well. So these will eventually be going back to from whence they came, and they'll be planted out as part of a new build forest.